just as he has so often trampled the traditional boundaries of civil-military relations designed to cordon the U.S. military from Washington's hyperpartisan politics. President Trump this week thrust Kelly and his loss into the bright glare of controversy. Trump was asked by a reporter why he had been uncharacteristically silent for 12 days about the death of 4 U.S. Special Forces soldiers in Niger. During that time, Trump had tweeted incessantly about NFL players failing to stand during the national anthem. He had engaged in public feuds with the mayor of hurricane-ravaged San Juan, Puerto Rico, and with Senate Foreign Relations Committee Chairman Bob Corker. In that stretch, Trump threatened the media for spreading fake news, and taunted the leader of North Korea. But no mention of the loss of 4 U.S. troops killed in a firefight with terrorists in Africa. When the predictable backlash erupted against those false claims, Trump characteristically doubled down. In an interview with Fox News Radio on the controversy, Trump offered up his chief of staff as evidence that Obama didn't call families of fallen U.S. service members. "I think I've called every family of someone who died," Trump said in a comment that was later disputed by a number of Gold Star families. As for other representatives, I don't know. You could ask General Kelly, did he get a call from Obama? Trump called Representative Wilson a liar. Kelly said he was stunned and broken-hearted when he heard that a member of Congress had listened in on the call and made it public. Because presidents sign off on the order putting troops in danger, they feel personally responsible for every death or injury that results, which makes calling on Gold Star families one of the most difficult things a commander-in-chief is asked to do, said retired Lieutenant General David Barno, who commanded U.S. and Allied forces in Afghanistan. The willingness of partisans to exploit casualties for political gain, he noted, only adds to the pain of families who have lost loved ones in combat. It would seem Americans cannot even come together over our fallen troops anymore. Peter Feaver is a professor in security studies at Duke University who served on George W. Bush's National Security Council staff. "I don't think Trump helped himself with this controversy because you can never really win an argument with a grieving Gold Star family, but this is a fraught issue that every post-Cold War president has struggled with. How do you acknowledge the toll of war respectfully, and do so in a way that doesn't overwhelm or even debilitate a commander-in-chief," he said. Because even when they go well, these are emotionally overwhelming interactions. Bush met with a Gold Star family in 2004 on the same day as a presidential debate, Feaver notes, and fell flat in the debate because he was so emotionally drained. Former Secretary of Defense Robert Gates wrote about the toll of writing the family of each service member killed in combat, and how it affected his willingness to stay in the job. Feaver believes that Barack Obama spent so much time with wounded veterans that it reinforced a tendency toward hypercaution about military deployments that persisted through his second term. Nor do all the exchanges between commanders-in-chief and grieving families go well. Bill Clinton was criticized by some of the families who lost loved ones in the Black Hawk Down debacle in Somalia in 1993. After her son Casey Sheehan was killed in the Iraq War, Cindy Sheehan gained national media attention for an extended anti-war protest at a makeshift camp outside President Bush's Texas ranch. The parents of 2 of the 4 Americans killed in a terrorist attack in Benghazi, Libya, in 2012 criticized Obama and later sued former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton over her role in the tragedy. Investigations into the Benghazi attack marked the low-water mark in partisan efforts to turn tragedy into political gain. After spending more than 2 years and $7 million, the Republican-led House Benghazi Committee reached the same general conclusion as the 7 previous U.S. government probes into the incident. No response to the attack would have enabled U.S. troops to reach the scene in time to save the 4 Americans. House Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy alluded to the true target of the investigation in a 2015 interview with Fox News. "Everybody thought Hillary Clinton was unbeatable, right? But we put together a Benghazi Special Committee, a select committee. What are her numbers today? Her numbers are dropping. Why? Because she's untrustable." James Kitfield is a senior fellow at the Center for the Study of the Presidency and Congress.